Welcome to this video on feminist philosophy. I'm Andrew Chapman. I'm a professor of philosophy, and I'll be your guide. Feminist philosophy is a broad and dynamic field that challenges traditional philosophical concepts and methods by emphasizing the significance of gender and critiquing the ways in which traditional philosophy has perpetuated gender biases. It encompasses a range of theories and approaches, including feminist ethics, feminist epistemology, and feminist political philosophy, each exploring how gender intersects with other social and philosophical categories. Feminist philosophy not only critiques existing philosophical traditions for their androcentrism, but also seeks to redefine and expand philosophical discourse to include feminist perspectives and insights. Feminist philosophy emerged prominently in the late 20th century, though its roots can be traced back to earlier thinkers like Mary Wollstonecraft, who challenged the exclusion of women from social and political spheres in her 1792 work, A Vindication of the Rights of Woman. The field gained momentum during the second wave feminist movement in the 1960s and 1970s, which called for greater attention to women's experiences and intellectual contributions. Feminist philosophers began to systematically examine how traditional philosophical issues and theories, such as morality, justice, and knowledge, could be reinterpreted and expanded to incorporate feminist insights and the experiences of women. Significant figures in feminist philosophy include Simone de Beauvoir, whose seminal work, The Second Sex, argued that one is not born, but becomes a woman, highlighting the constructed nature of gender roles. Later philosophers like Sandra Harding and Donna Haraway have been influential in feminist epistemology and science studies, advocating for the recognition of how gender influences our concepts of knowledge and the practice of science. Additionally, thinkers such as Judith Butler and bell hooks have further diversified feminist philosophy by integrating perspectives on race, class, and sexuality, broadening the scope of feminist inquiry. Feminist philosophy is grounded in the principle that philosophical inquiry should address and dismantle gender-based inequalities. It asserts that gender is a fundamental category of analysis, a lens through which to examine various philosophical and social issues. Feminist philosophers often challenge the notion of universal, gender-neutral perspectives, arguing instead that all knowledge is socially situated. Another key principle is the commitment to social justice and the empowerment of women and other marginalized groups through philosophical analysis and reflection. Feminist philosophy has profound implications for addressing real-world issues such as gender inequality, social justice, and ethical practices. It influences public policy, legal frameworks, and educational curricula by promoting a deeper understanding of gender dynamics and advocating for equitable treatment across all sectors of society. For example, feminist ethics has contributed significantly to discussions on reproductive rights, workplace equality, and violence against women, providing ethical frameworks that prioritize respect, autonomy, and justice for all individuals. Feminist philosophy is not a monolithic field, but encompasses a variety of viewpoints and debates. One major debate centers on the nature of gender itself, whether it should be viewed as a binary construct, a spectrum, or a complex interplay of social, biological, and cultural factors. Another significant debate involves the intersection of gender with other identities, such as race, class, and sexuality, which complicates simplistic understandings of what it means to be a woman or a feminist. There's also a discussion about the best strategies for achieving gender equality, whether through reforming existing structures or challenging and transforming them entirely. Feminist philosophy has faced criticism from various quarters, including accusations that it is overly focused on Western experiences and perspectives, potentially marginalizing the voices and concerns of women from different cultures and backgrounds. In response, contemporary feminist philosophers have increasingly embraced intersectionality, which examines how overlapping identities and social inequalities impact individuals' lives. This approach has enriched feminist philosophy, making it more inclusive and attuned to diverse experiences. Additionally, some critics argue that feminist philosophy can be too relativistic or that it undermines traditional philosophical rigor. Feminist philosophers counter that by incorporating diverse perspectives and questioning established norms, they are enhancing philosophical inquiry rather than diminishing it. Feminist philosophy has influenced numerous other disciplines, including literature, sociology, anthropology, and legal studies, by offering new methods and perspectives for analyzing the role of gender in various contexts. Its impact on ethical theory, political theory, and epistemology has been particularly significant, challenging traditional assumptions and introducing new insights about the gendered dimensions of social and political life. In the sciences, feminist philosophy has promoted critical examinations of how gender biases can affect research agendas and methodologies. Today, feminist philosophy remains a vibrant field of academic and practical inquiry, continually evolving to address new challenges and incorporate diverse perspectives. It plays a crucial role in academic debates and has had a powerful influence on activism, policymaking, and public discourse on gender. The field continues to expand, engaging with global feminist movements and integrating insights from queer theory, post-colonial studies, and disability studies. Feminist philosophy has radically transformed philosophical inquiry and broadened the scope of philosophical questions and methodologies. Its legacy is evident in the increased visibility and integration of gender considerations in philosophical and public debates, as well as in the ongoing efforts to challenge and refine philosophical concepts through feminist perspectives. By advocating for the inclusion of women's experiences and addressing gender inequalities, feminist philosophy contributes to a more equitable and just society. In conclusion, feminist philosophy critically examines how gender influences and shapes our understanding of the world. By challenging traditional boundaries and assumptions, it enriches philosophical discourse and offers profound insights into both theoretical and practical dimensions of gender, knowledge, and power. Feminist philosophy continues to evolve, embracing intersectionality and diversity, and remains essential in the pursuit of social justice and the empowerment of marginalized groups.